Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/thenerdcore. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Hello, nerds. You're listening to an episode on the Nerdcore podcast feed. If you're feeling generous, please consider pledging to a tier on our Patreon at patreon.com/thenerdcore. We have tiers as low as $1 per month. Thanks so much, and enjoy the episode.
Hey everyone, before we can get into today's episode, I need to talk to you all about Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast and is the platform I've been using for over 2 years. Anchor is easy because it's free, includes creation tools on your tablet or phone from the get-go, rewards creators with sponsorships with no minimum listenership, and best of all, they distribute your podcast to places like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. So if you want to make a podcast, you should download the Anchor app or visit anchor.fm. Now let's get into today's episode. Hello, you're listening to an episode on the Nerdcore podcast feed. We hope you can visit our page at Patreon at www.patreon.com/nerdcore. They have tiers that start as low as $1, and we hope you can consider pledging to one of those tiers. Enjoy the episode. Welcome back. You're listening to the Nerdy Chicano show, the only show hosted by two Latin lovers. That is me, Raul, and my partner in crime, Luis Gerardo Garcia.
Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing? Is everyone okay?
I didn't know we had Mickey Mouse in here, too.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Shit. Is that the right one?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, cool.
Oh,
right,
me.
Oh, boy. I love you, Raul.
I love you, too, Luis.
Oh, it's Mickey, bro. Who the fuck? Okay.
What's up?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Not much either, man. Just, going through life itself, trying to find love, trying to get good grades, and trying to make some art. Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you something.
What's up?
Today, I went to school, right? And so I got an email from my professor yesterday saying that today was going to be the last day to drop out without accounting for, the letter D or drop. Or whatever,
for a withdrawal.
Affecting your financial aid. Dude, I went to school today. Dude, there's nobody in fucking school today, dude. There's so many people that dropped out already. Or of the classes or like in general, but legit, it was so empty. I didn't have trouble finding parking today.
Damn, dude.
Even
or maybe people
Friday,
didn't want to go.
What's that?
Maybe people didn't want to go today.
You know what? I don't think so. It was a good day. It wasn't cold. It wasn't hot. It was just like it was a perfect day. And plus, it's Friday. And I know a lot of people don't have classes on Friday, but still, in TSC, usually they do have classes for most people. Mm-hmm. So regardless whatever day it is, it's usually always full.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that a lot of people dropped because my fucking class was empty, dude.
Well, I mean, that's what happens. They told me the same thing back at Texas Tech, and I said, okay, cool, I'm gonna drop.
Did you? I've dropped classes like that, maybe.
I dropped calculus and chemistry the day before. The day of the deadline.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I said, fuck this.
I did that with do you remember my English class? English 2, I think. I dropped it 2 or 3 times before I took it
before we took it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck it, I gotta take it anyways. And then I stuck with the class. I think I got a C, right? Or a B? I don't remember.
No, you got a B. You told me you got a B.
I got a B? Alright, then I got a B. Yeah.
Yeah, we both got Bs. Right. Yeah. Yeah, but it's been a pretty good day, dude. Put out a short film this week. That was pretty fun. I
saw it.
Yeah. What'd you think of it?
I liked it, but can I give you pointers?
Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna guess one of your pointers. The sound was terrible.
Yes.
The audio is terrible.
Oh my goodness, bro! I couldn't hear shit. Not from the other guy that was the victim or getting his ass kicked or whatever, but the other guy.
Yeah, you see, we had a really bad noise in that place, so I had to reduce the noise, and that fucked with the audio at times.
What noise was that?
It was because we were doing it literally in a trash room, so it was just the what's it called, the boiler just going on like shh. Yeah. So next time gonna plan ahead.
Why didn't you record in like post production? Like why don't you just record after? Like maybe they were acting at the moment and you caught their reactions and everything, but like maybe after they could have gone to your room
Like
and maybe
dubbing?
recorded with your nice mic.
Yeah, I could have done that, but I also like to get the things in the moment that it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did the directing on this one, I did the editing on this one. I didn't do the camera. It was my camera, but I didn't do the camera work. That was somebody else.
Okay, can I give you one more pointer without being offensive? But I really did like I like the video, but one more pointer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why did the cameraman or whoever did it, why did they blur out so much? Throughout the film, there was about
that's my lens, bro.
An entire minute that the lens would not focus on the subject.
Yeah. It's my lens, bro. Yeah.
It's your lens?
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
that shit out, bro.
I was using the kit lens. But you know, dude, hashtag broke life. You know, I ain't got time to buy a really good lens. But those are things that I need to work on. You know, it happened in my doc.
Baby. Black Friday.
Yeah, it happened on my doc. Remember, there was a point where, but that was because I was on the car, so it was moving around too much, so it wasn't gonna be able to focus too much. But I also see of like, you know, when that moment is happening, I kind of liked that there was an out of focus because it was kind of blurring the lines already. We were reaching the point where the killer was trying to get convinced by the victim to not be killed.
Right.
Yeah. Right. To not kill him, but you know, there are things that I'm gonna improve on the next, for sure. But I'm glad you liked it, bro.
Overall, dude. Yeah. Huh? Overall, bro, like I really did like it. It was really, really good. I just wanted to give you that like small pointer because when I saw it, I was just like, well, what's up with the shitty audio from the other guy? Because I guess the other guy was like louder.
Yeah, he was louder.
Enunciated his or he was just, I don't know, more vocal or something.
Yeah, these were two guys that have never acted a day in their life, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what I got out of the Kishan was enough for me. I was like, you know, bro, you did really good for what you're given. So, yeah. Like, don't even stress it.
No, that's good, dude. No, like, good overall video, good film.
Yeah.
Just
Thanks,
that little
brother.
pointers, but overall it's pretty solid, bro.
Thanks, brother. For the people who don't know, Luis and I, we did write one script that I'm dying to make. I need to make it because, I'm really proud of that script. That's probably one of my best ones. But yeah, Luis wrote it with me too. But that can't happen in Bronzo. It's not gonna happen in Bronzo.
Nah, everyone keeps flaky and shit. Yeah. We don't have serious actors.
Yeah, as much as I love my city, you know, I love my city to death and always gonna love it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen there. It can't because no one will be serious. No one is serious enough to do it. And from people I've asked, like everybody keeps flaking out. So here, you know, they were like, okay, the guy, what's it called? One of the guy had dinner reservations with his family. He's like, hey, you know, I can't come. So. Right. Yeah, and I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. It's like when somebody says, "No, I can't," and then the other person's like, "No, I can't." Oh, me neither. Oh, me neither. And then blah, 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 and then it's just like a chain reaction. Then everybody just says, "Nah, fuck it," and then that's how fucking projects get destroyed, bro.
Yeah, and I know it was an assignment for a class, so you know that has to be done. But my philosophy is like, if you really want it, you'll do it.
Right.
Yeah. But that script.
That's a good thing to say about anything in general. It's like, if you're passionate about something, you're just gonna do it.
Yeah. I mean, like, how many times can we just put this off and like say like
next week.
Not record today.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah, next week. Yeah. That might just happen next weekend because I won't be here at my setup. So either we record early or it doesn't, or this next week we're probably not gonna have an episode.
What?
Yeah, I'm leaving to San Antonio on Wednesday.
Oh, for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Bro, we can still record.
Probably early, right? Did
you have Apple headphones or something?
Yeah, but what's it called? I don't have to record. I can't record on you know what? I think
on what, bro? You're making excuses.
Hold up, I think I can use the Anchor app actually.
can't you just record it on the? There's like a application on the App Store.
No, I'm
Or
pretty
not on
sure
the
I
App
can
Store. It's
record on
on your
the
phone.
Anchor app. On the Anchor app, I can just call you through my phone and we can just record like that. Probably. I'm gonna look into it because I really do want to record next week's episode because next week is Narcos Mexico season 1. That looks really
When
good.
when does that come out?
No, it came out today, dude. That's the reason I changed it to Bohemian Rhapsody
Today.
today. Was
Uh-huh.
because the show literally just came out today.
Really
Yeah,
interesting.
we weren't
Okay,
gonna
I'll
have
probably
time
watch it.
to review that because it literally came out
Mhm.
today. But yeah, if you guys do like if you guys do want to watch the short film, it's on my YouTube channel, Raul Alejandro Mendoza. It's just where I upload mostly all my other film. I used to do vlogs. I don't do them anymore. I don't like them. So I'm putting up my work on there. But you guys should probably go subscribe and I see that new phone live too. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just taking an Insta story of.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I support anybody who I support any sort of so I'd appreciate any type of support. All right. That is basically what I'm trying to get across. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Deuces, I guess. Whatever. Peace.
Sorry, that was just posing for my picture. Speaking
Yeah.
of pictures, not just kidding. I just wanted a weird transition, but did
Yeah.
you hear about the California fires, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. We
Right.
Ashley, she lives a little bit. I think she said that she lives pretty far from where what it's happening, but she's safe. So really happy that Ashley's safe. But like we said in the Gamer Core, we're extending our thoughts to everybody in California, especially during these hard times. If any, I don't have the link to send y'all to see if y'all can donate, but anything could help them. And even more thanks to the first responders who are trying to put out the fires and just it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Climate change is real as fuck, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Republicans.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Nah, do fuck them though.
All right. But yeah, I'm just glad that Ashley's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was like first of all, when that shooting happened, I was like, Ashley, are you okay? You're not there. He goes, oh no, I live far from there. I live far from there, but my work, I always send people over there for work. But he goes, and then when the fires happened, it's like, oh no, don't worry, that's happening mostly in that area that the shooting happened as well. I said, okay, cool. Like, well, I'm not cool that it's happening, but like cool that she's safe.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, dude, it's scary. It's I read somewhere that that the fire was spreading so fast. It was like maybe about 8 football fields a minute. Like
A lot of people
that's how
lose it.
fast the fire was traveling.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty like that's scary, dude. That's like you can't even run fast enough for that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
People's houses are burning down.
Yeah,
The
like-
director for Doctor Strange, his house burned down. He lost his house.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh.
The only thing that was able to survive was a bowl and a Doctor Strange figure.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate. Guillermo's house is safe. He was like, I'm pretty sure. I think he was tweeting like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna make it, but he ended up coming back home and he's like, okay, everything's good. But either way, I say those two because those two were the ones that I saw from online. But anybody whose house has been burned down, we're very sorry for that, and sending out our condolences and thoughts with you guys. Hopefully everything gets better, and man, people really got to listen about climate change because this shit's gonna keep on happening if nothing gets done. And but moving on, it's been a pretty good week, Luis. What have you done in regards, like, what have you been? Have you watched anything on like
Yes.
the tubes?
I've done several things this week actually. I went to okay. The fact is this week I went to a funeral service this week.
Oh shit! All right.
It was my uncle, but I wasn't close to him, but still like I want to like obviously be there and
Yeah.
like support the rest of my family who was close to him.
Yeah.
But he was a military man.
Yeah.
20 years served in the U.S. Army and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I've never been to a military funeral, I guess.
Oh, it's something.
And, dude, it's beautiful, man. Like the amount of like respect and like and like community and just like in general, it's beautiful, dude. Like
Yeah.
there was vets there. They did the whole so I was a what's the word called when you carry the casket?
I don't know I don't know what it's called, but I mean, I think we
Well,
all know the idea what it is.
yeah, you know the people that carry the casket.
Yeah.
It's like 6 people, and we carry the casket, and
Mm-hmm.
that's like the thing that you're thing. So like
Yeah.
so I went to that, and I was right next to the vets that have the guns, you know, like the
Yeah.
in the service and shit. And dude, I got scared when they pulled out the because I thought they were gonna be like, I don't know, like fake, or like it was just gonna be like,
It ain't fake, man.
but like it's whatever. No, but it was like it was real guns, dude. I was like, Jesus Christ, fucking scared the shit out of me when they go,
Yeah.
boom. I was like, oh shit. I fucking flinched and shit, and everyone saw me. I was like, oh shit, my bad, guys. Sorry. I'm like,
Yeah.
I have no experience in guns and
Yeah.
this thing, but overall, it's such a beautiful funeral. I really don't go to too many funerals. Let me thank God, right? But I
Thank
really
God,
don't go
yeah.
to many funerals. And then this one was just like, it was just beautiful, dude. Like it's like something that, you know, people are gonna remember him, and
Yeah.
and what the sons-in-laws and the daughters said about him and how great he was and stuff like that really like makes you appreciate it and say, you know what, like you do need to be close to your family, and like
Yeah.
say to the people that you love them, you know, like
Yeah.
before it's too late and shit. Like, you know, always try to have that connection with people.
Yeah. So I always tell Luis I love him.
Yeah, but it was such a beautiful thing, and so that's one part of my week.
Yeah.
Second part of my week, which is like a little bit more, like happy. I've been losing a lot of weight, bro,
Yeah.
and I feel really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I
losing some too.
had McDonald's today, like right now, actually, before we started the podcast.
Yeah, I saw.
And I hadn't had McDonald's in I don't know, like a month or two. Man, like I really didn't eat any fast food or anything, but I just wanted to get that out of the way just so I can record and stuff. But dude, like I've been losing a lot of weight and I feel great. Like I feel and I look great, and like my attitude's changing. Like my hormones are nice, and I just like I just you know, like what's the word? Like I just feel good, you know.
Radiating big dick energy, right?
Dude, I got a lot of energy. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm a morning person, so
Yeah.
you know, I always wake up at 7 or 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a weird thing, but I always wake up before my alarms. Is that something that you struggle with? Like I always
I wake up with my alarms.
Oh really? I cannot wake up with my. I always wake up before that.
Oh man,
it's really weird. Like today, I was like, okay, I have a class at 9. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna stay late. What late for me is like 8 o'clock, and I'm just gonna wake up at 8, get ready, and then go to school. Dude, I woke up at 7. Like what the fuck is that? Like I woke up 2 hours before my alarm. But I guess because my body just is enough.
Your body's used to it.
Oh, that's enough, and let's get this day started and shit. You know?
Yeah, your body's just used to it by now.
I guess so.
Yeah, man.
But like overall, I mean, what else did I do this week? Nothing that memorable. I mean, I went out last week, but it was alright. I mean, yeah. Apart from that, I don't really do anything. I went to work and shit, and that funeral. That's it.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm trying to fix my mic because I can't hear you through my headphones, but I can hear you through my iPad.
Yeah.
It's weird because when I record, I'm like, for the people that don't know, I record on my laptop.
And he shows his face on his
and my iPad for my FaceTime or whatever you call it with Raul.
Yeah.
But like sometimes this mic doesn't pick up the aux.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
You're always having this problem and you always fix it, but I don't know how you fix it and I can't remember, but
I fixed it. Yeah. I got it.
I'm glad you're having a good week, dude. With me, I just did the film and been going to
Superman shirt too.
Yeah. It was just the film this week. I'm starting on my next project. I wanna get a majority women cast and crew. So I've been talking to an editor, talked to a cinematographer. I said, let's do this. Let's get some girl power in here. Let's get some female energy.
Of course. women rule the world after all.
Yeah, women in film, y'all don't get as much appreciation as you should. Yeah, there's a lot of great female directors out there, but we did get to watch some stuff. What's it called? Brad was putting off Bohemian Rhapsody for too long. I said, you know what, dude? Forget about this. I'm doing it on Nerd Chicano because Luis already watched it and I just watched it. So we're going to be reviewing Bohemian Rhapsody today. That is the Queen biopic that just came out. And if you have not watched it, click off for spoilers. But I guess if you know the life of Freddie Mercury, then there is no spoilers. But if you don't know it, I guess, I don't know how to go about this. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we watched it. I really, really, really liked it, Luis.
Yeah?
Like, I mean, you know me. I'm a lover of the technical aspect, you know? How the movies look, how they sound, and wow, dude, that was like a technical achievement. I mean, that cinematography was beautiful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really liked the choices they used with like portraying Freddie's life. Because, you know, they didn't go the whole route like, oh, he was this amazing singer, and like underneath you really, what's it called, you really explored the Freddie persona. You know, he was somebody who was struggling with an identity crisis. He was somebody who was not a friend at times. Yeah.
That's true. You could say his life was like, I guess, like really,
it was something, dude.
solid. Like it was filled with like good times and stuff, but then after a while he was just solito. Like he really didn't have anyone, you know?
Yeah, he was alone.
And that kind of fucking sucked. I was just like, damn. Like I felt bad for him. I was like, shit.
Yeah, that was the part.
I'll be there for you, buddy. Like,
yeah, that's the part that made me so emotional. I was like, because you saw how connected he was with the band, and then after a while, he just started to just push himself away and become more alone. And he's you know, everybody who knows Freddie Mercury know that he contracted AIDS, and that's what he died of, and he was dying, and in his last, you know, even in his illness, he was alone. But you know, after he told the guys, that's when he started to feel not less alone, and you know, he started to feel more like a family again. But there was that period that Freddie felt so alone in this movie, and I felt it, dude. I was like, shit, I'm feeling it with you, dude.
Can I be honest?
What's up?
So I didn't really, not that I don't like the film. It's just,
tell me, man. Tell me, brother.
I don't know. I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't relate to this at all.
No,
like,
you didn't relate to it.
No, I love Queen. Like, dude, you can look at my Spotify. It's on my heavy rotations. Like, I love Queen. I love their music and shit. But I felt like this movie was just like a cover. Just like it was just music. Like, it was just them singing the whole movie. There really wasn't a story. If you really, really think about it, they could have gone so much deeper into the life of Freddie. But I feel like they just did the surface of it. Like there's more to this than what they're showing us.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was a private person or they just didn't have enough information. But
a lot of his life was private, remember?
It was private. Yeah. But you can always could have asked the other band, like the rest of the band, before Freddie went solo, or because they're friends. After all, they're bandmates and everything, but they're friends. They're family. Yeah. I'm sure they must have known something, and they could have given that to the director of whoever was making this film.
Oh, you want to know who made this film? And it pains me, man. It fucking pains me.
Who made this film?
You know, as much as I hate this director, because I hate the person he is, and I hate what he's done to the X-Men franchise, but Bryan Singer directed this.
Is that who's that?
The one who did most of the X-Men movies.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3. First Class. He's done most of them except for, I believe. Oh, he's not doing Dark Phoenix. He's not doing Dark Phoenix. And I
don't really know that.
And I say that I don't like the person was because he is a fucking homophobe, bro. Like, from what people have said, from sets and stuff. Like the man is a fucking homophobe.
But he directed a gay.
Yeah, and what's it called? And hold up, the way he treated Malik on set. Like he would throw shit at him. He would get late on set. Like obviously he didn't want this fucking job, and he just did it because they gave it to him. But I mean, I don't even care about like if directors. I'm saying like what's it called? Human. As a human being, you have no right to treat people like that, man.
Right.
Yeah. Throwing shit to them.
How do you know this?
It was a big report that was done on the presses, on the news. So you know all the YouTube movie news that I watch and stuff. They were going over this, and he was like, "Oh yeah, a lot of the people who I watch are very deep into the movie industry." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I have friends who have worked with Singer, and they say how fucking terrible of a person he is, and how he how much slurs he calls people and stuff. And it's disgusting, dude. But it pains me to say how damn great he directed the movie, but he is a terrible person, man. And he is the sole reason of why the X-Men franchise is shit too.
Okay, I wouldn't go as far as
he's written most of them too, Brett. Luis. Yeah. Oh, you're frozen. Luis? Damn it. All right. Technical difficulties. We're back from technical difficulties. So, where we left off last time, I said that he's directed most of them, and he's directed most of them and written most of them. So I give him the fucking reason why it's shit. But then again, I know it's Fox. Fox has their way of being Fox. But yeah, I don't agree with you on how you think of the movie, but I can see where you're coming from, Luis.
Right.
Yeah.
We had some technical difficulties. If people didn't notice, but I really lost my train of thought. Like I really lost it.
Yeah. You said that you felt the movie was mostly singing and not like a deep story to the band or Freddie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I feel like I didn't relate to this movie because I felt like there wasn't any story to it. Like I felt like they could have done so much more to this movie than what was given to us. I don't know. Like I just couldn't. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if it was because I was tired or because maybe I found the movie boring or something, but I fell asleep for maybe 5 to 10 minutes ish when I was watching this movie. Yeah. And I watched the late showing though.
Oh, okay.
I watched the 10:30 showing.
Oh, brother, come on.
And I've only ever fallen asleep another movie, which was Avengers: Infinity War, but that was because
you were tired.
Yeah, that was because I was fucking exhausted. I worked I don't know how long shift, but I worked a really long shift, and so I was really tired, and so I fell asleep. And it wasn't because the movie was boring.
Yeah,
it was just I was just tired. So I'm not too sure if I was just tired.
I think you were tired, bro. Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't know what I felt about this movie, but overall, this movie was it's not gonna be memorable for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, it's not something I'm gonna say. Oh, cool.
So no top 10 list of the year.
Nah, not even close. Nah.
No. Wow. All right. Yeah. I mean, I can see where you're coming from because I feel like what people really wanted was a Freddie biopic, not a Queen biopic. And this was 100% a Queen biopic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I think people wanted more on the icon that is Freddie Mercury, but I don't think people understand that Freddie's life was very private. He did not want anybody to know about his homosexuality, his AIDS. He wanted to make music and make it with his family, which was the band. And I think that's what we got, and people are not liking that. But, hey, it's y'all's opinions. I may not agree with them, but I respect them because that's the beauty of movies.
Yeah, you can agree to disagree.
We can talk about what we like and what we don't like. That's the beauty of cinema. And that's what these podcasts are about, is just celebrating cinema. But yeah, I'm really interested to hear your score.
Oh, you ready for my score already?
But wait, hold on. Before we do the score, I do want to say one thing. Malik is fantastic. I'm gonna go watch Mr. Robot after this now. I really need to see this man's acting because in this one, it was so strong. I loved it. Rami Malek is on his way for a nomination for this movie too.
I wouldn't go as far as that, but yeah, I mean, like I said, agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree. I just wanted to point that out. That Malik was really good.
Yeah, he was good. He was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, and the girl who played Mary, I don't know her name, but she was pretty good too. The other ones were pretty funny and great, but they were nothing to write home about like Freddie, like what's it called, like Malik's performance was.
Right. Because
Yeah.
he was the one that invested himself in the character. The
Yeah.
only one that really
Yeah.
stands out. Because when you think about Queen,
Yeah.
well, at least for me, usually, like without saying it in the least offensive way, but
The
usually
least
just think of Freddie.
condescending way, yeah.
Yeah, you just think of Freddie and his friends who are playing.
Yeah, and
You know?
I think that's what he was realizing that was happening. That's why he wanted more to feel like a family, because he said like, this is feeling more like my like Freddie and the Queens, because that's it. Because it feels like that, but Freddie wanted it to be more of a family, and I think that's what we got more at the end. And I would agree with you, but I also am a huge fan of the drummer and the guitarist, because they're very, very talented people. I don't know if you've seen that picture when they're recording, when they're filming the movie, and Brian's on the other side, just smiling just so smiling at Rami Malek. I think that's beautiful.
I think I retweeted that picture on
Yeah.
or liked it on
Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful, because it's reminding him about this amazing time in his life and how much he cherished his time with Freddie. And that Live Aid scene at the end was just amazing. Like, we're gonna do it again here.
It really was. Yeah.
Magnifique. Yeah. And
Magnifique.
yeah. Let's go ahead and get Luis's score first, because I'm really interested to hear it. But give me the score out of 10, buddy.
Like I said, good movie. Don't mind wasting my money on it. But
Just nothing that's gonna stick.
nothing's gonna stick with it. Maybe my top 20. Nah, I'll put it in my top 20. Yeah, for sure, my
Yeah.
top 20. But it's not something I'm gonna write home about. It's not something. I'm like I said, I love Queen. I love their music, dude. I love their music. I'm obsessed with their music. But one thing's the movie, one thing's the songs. And overall, this movie probably like a 6 out of 10.
Oh my lord! All right, 6 out of 10.
It just wasn't memorable enough for me. Like
Yeah.
I'm just not to take away from anyone's performance, because performance was great.
Yeah.
I just wish there was a fucking story for me to give a shit about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I respect your opinion, Luis. Don't agree with it.
You know what, buddy? Maybe if they would have what's it called? Maybe if they would have shown me a little bit more of Freddie when he contracted the AIDS and like his struggle throughout his life afterwards as well,
Yeah.
to his death, then I would have been like, okay, this is what it's leading up. This is like what happened before.
Yeah.
He got it, how he's dealing with it. He has his now lover.
Yeah, but
And now
since
he's dead.
since his life was so private, that stuff does not exist. It probably does, like with Freddie the man, but Freddie the man's dead, so his life was so private that stuff probably didn't make it to anybody's ears, except for his lover, and his lover's not gonna go against his wishes of what's it called, betraying
Privacy.
his privacy. Yeah. Yeah, that's Luis's score. And guys, I've given let me see how many. I've given 4 10s at the moment. Wait, no, I've given 3 10s at the moment for. Wait, no, not 3. I'm sorry, 2.
You can't fucking tell me this is a 10.
I've given 2 10s.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was the Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was Sorry to Bother You.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 3. I've given the other one to Hereditary. And as of today, we get a 4th. Bohemian Rhapsody gets a 10 out of 10 on my book. It is my 4th favorite movie of the year. And it is really good. I think we are, for sure, best cinematography nomination. For sure, Malik gets his nomination. But it's going to be really hard for me to choose between Malik and Cooper. Because Cooper gave it a performance of the ages, dude. With him in The Stars Born.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see this movie getting getting all those aspects, but I do not see it getting nominated for Best Picture. Do not see it getting nominated for Best Picture. But hey, that's the beauty of cinema. You may not agree with my score. I may not agree with your score, but guess what? We're
At
here to
all.
talk about movies, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I want to go watch it again. I'm probably gonna buy the Blu-ray when it comes out, because I just need to see that cinematography again. Even though sometimes that the coloring that Bryan Singer chooses in his movies really gets to me, especially in the X-Men movies. It just looks overly dark for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it in this one, and I'm really excited for these movies. We have another biopic next year. We have Rocket Man, the Elton John biopic. I'm really excited for that. But when are they gonna give me my fucking David Bowie biopic? I want that one. That one's a really interesting story too.
Nah, I'll pass on all those, and I want a Michael Jackson.
Oh,
biopic.
I want a really good Michael Jackson one, dude. You know,
Who could play that guy though?
I don't know, man.
Who can even like live up to that man's
Yeah.
character, dude?
I've also been dying for a Kurt Cobain one too, because I feel like that's a very like prominent figure that his exploring his mind would be really
Did he die?
interesting. Huh?
Did he die?
Like he killed himself. Yeah.
Really?
The guy from Nirvana. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're
Yeah,
talking about.
he
But
killed himself.
he died?
Yeah. He killed himself. There's a conspiracy that he was killed, but we're not here to talk about that. But
It's like the Michael Jackson one.
yeah, it's like the Michael Jackson thing. But yes, thank you guys for listening. As always, you get this episode a day early if you're a patron at the $1 tier. Go over to our Patreon. I said it in the beginning in the pre-episode intro. Go look at that. You'll see what's up. Alex's Bad Movie Club podcast is already up for the week. And we also have the mini pod up for the week as well. So patrons get a lot of cool stuff. You guys are gonna get we get an exclusive movie from the foreign film month that we're doing on the main podcast. But remember, go follow Warlord Hitman 98 on Twitter, Grayson Barker 98 on Instagram. If you want to get a shout out like that, make sure you go and pledge to the $15 tier at the Patreon. Thank you, Warlord. You're fucking awesome, dude. I cannot imagine us having a $15 patron, but here we are with you. So, guys, you want a good shout out like that? Go over and pledge to the $15 tier. You get $15 a month, and you get pins and stickers, shout out, and so much more. Remember, leave a rate and review on your podcast app of choice for the feed. You can say, "Hey, Nerdy Chicano show is my favorite because these two Latin men are really beautiful," and we'll appreciate it. Wink, wink. Follow us on follow the Nerdcore on Twitter at the Nerdcore _, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Facebook page, like and follow it at the Nerdcore pods. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Nerdy Chicano. Luis, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, it's because
I
I
was
called
gonna
you.
say, have a good day, guys.
Yeah, have a good day.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah,
Go do something.
yeah,
Like, fuck it. Don't stay home. You
Yeah.
can do that when you're old. Like,
Yeah.
just do something.
yeah. Do something, guys. Start a podcast with your friends. Do it.
Start a podcast.
Yeah,
Just fucking do something.
yeah.
You know, that's my advice for everyone for today. This week's advice. Just go do something.
Go do something. Write a movie.
Anything. Go take a walk.
Yeah.
Go walk your dog.
Yeah.
You know, do something.
All right. Well, you can find Luis on Twitter at Luis_Garcia77 and on Instagram at Luisito Garcia7 because I know that he wasn't going to remember it.
Yeah. And on LinkedIn at, just kidding. I don't even know.
Back on
I have one,
LinkedIn.
but I don't know the thing.
We're back on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But thank you guys for listening. We love you. Ahí nos vemos, mi gente. Viva México. Viva Latinoamérica. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.